Escuela El Paso Baila. LAT Studio offers a full dance division with jazz, hip-hop, ballet, and contemporary. Visit latstudio.com today.
Hello, El Paso. Welcome to another segment of Local Icons, and we have a very Texas singer, songwriter. What is it? How does it called?
Texas country.
Hello, El Paso. Welcome to another episode of Local Icons, and we have a very special guest with us. Texas country singer, songwriter. Is that correct, guys?
Texas country singer, songwriter.
Country Texas singer, songwriter. Mr. A. Mac is with us. I think I still got it wrong.
Brother, how you doing? How are you?
Hey, have a seat. Have a seat.
I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, man. How you been?
This quarantine has been crazy on everybody that's in the entertainment business. But nonetheless, we're staying busy. Working on children's books, all kinds of good stuff.
Really?
Even an internet radio station. We're working on a lot of stuff, man. We'll get to it in a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want you to tell me all about that.
Yeah.
But this is a show designed to inspire and motivate, a lot of people because,
awesome.
There's a lot of talented people in this borderland, in this area. And I think people sometimes don't know how to go about it. And so the first thing we want to touch is your roots. Where do you come from? Where is Abe Mack, come from? Where's it built?
Socorro, Texas.
All right.
Bulldog. Socorro High School. Yeah, my roots really were based off of football, playing sports. Anybody that knows El Paso and Socorro, they know that Socorro High School baseball team with Coach Forbes was famous for winning the championship, and that mentality goes back to the later part of the '90s, and it kind of seeped into me. And music was always the driving point. I was always a closet musician. I started with mariachi music. Believe it or not, and I still kind of sing once in a while when we get private parties. They want to hear a little Vicente Fernandez. We kind of.
So you do some covers.
We do Spanish. The band, even though we're Texas country, we're all Latinos. We're Hispanic, and so we try to do the best to entertain. So the roots we always bring in, and it's hard being Hispanic and trying to go into a market that predominantly is Caucasian.
Yeah.
And so. Not more so from the Caucasian fans, but more so from our own,
absolutely. I think from our own
racita.
Race, our own raza.
And so, a lot of my family members always kind of said, hey, what are you doing? Stick to the script.
Yeah.
Sing mariachi or sing Spanish rock. What are you doing trying to sing country music?
But how did you go? I mean, family's saying you got to follow the scripts and you got to follow what we do because we're Hispanics. How did you get into country music?
So I always wore boots when I was an 8-year-old. There's pictures on Instagram and whatnot, Facebook, So that's where it happened. And then from there, I kept listening to that music till, you go through phases, So I went to college, I played football, UTEP, which we'll talk about in a bit. Yeah. And you kind of you mature. Yeah. And your music tastes your taste buds kind of grow and they go in different directions. And so I said, why not? Why not me and why not now? Let's do it. Let's write songs. Let's go to Nashville. I did that and came back here. And I decided to open up my business, Abe Mack Music, thus the Abe Mack Band, and here we are, man. I mean, it's crazy, but...
Well, your name is catchy, super catchy. I want to take this time real quick. I'm going to take a little break because I want to have everybody see some of your work and some of your videos. So when you take this break, let's check this out, Abe Mack.
Living lonely, breathing lonely. And if she had a dime for every time the guy wanted to take her home, she'd be set. She feels fine when the weekend rolls by. Neon lights and the makeup on. Girlfriend's headed to that honky tonk. And the DJ plays her song. That's back to square one. same old empty dinner table, the same old empty eyes. She goes shopping Monday nights, takes a long way home, just so she don't have to be at home, laying all alone. She feels fine when the weekend rolls by, neon lights and the makeup on. Her girlfriend's headed to that honky-tonk. When she feels fine when the weekend rolls by, goodbye she's drinking, faking lovers romancing. Just like that, the weekend's gone, and it's back to square one. Just like that, the weekend's gone, and it's back to square one. Said she feels fine when the weekend rolls by. Goodbye, she's drinking, faking lovers romancing. Just like that, the weekend's gone, and it's back to square one. And all along she waits for the perfect man to mend her broken heart. Just like that, the weekend's gone, it's back to square one. Just like that, the weekend's gone, and it's back to square one. Just like that, the weekend's gone, it's back to square one.
And that's Square One, ladies and gentlemen. His latest hit, Abe Max, Salud. My man, I will congratulate you. I'm so proud of you. That song
Thanks,
is
man.
pretty amazing.
Appreciate it very much.
Pretty amazing. I mean, I was asking you right during this, while I was
the
playing
break. Off the air.
that I'm so amazed by how you composed it, you wrote it, you sing it. Do you have people helping you all along?
Yeah, no, certainly, you got to build a team. I mean, it's something that's reciprocal. Bat Studios, you guys have always been part of entertainment, developing, people that are in the arts.
Yes.
And that's something that really inspires me. For me, I try to get the right team members, from our bass player all the way to our lead guitarist, to our photographers, to the filmmaker, to really hone in and help me out. So it makes me look good. I don't do all the work. I'm just a smart guy, and I get the right teammates. As far as music production, I think I have some type of disorder with that. I write songs every day, at every hour. You say a line that sounds like a song, that sounds like a song, and I'll write it down. And then I just start writing, whether it's funny, dark, happy, about everything, And so, along with that, musically, there's always something new that comes in my mind. We have 50 new songs that we've written since COVID stopped us from
50?
touring. Yeah, man.
Jesus.
And that's just the ones that we laid on the tracks. I have close to 627 songs that I've written. That maybe 300 of them are they're really good, 300 of them, but the other ones are you're kind of developing and they don't really make sense. But it's not about the numbers that you put out, it's really just writing. So anybody that's watching this that's an aspiring songwriter, just write. Keep writing. There's no wrong topic. There's no wrong lyric. The only wrong lyric is the one that you don't write down. Yeah, and as far as music production, I have so many influences, and thankfully to my teammates in the band, it always expands. So I've listened to rockabilly lately with our bass player Eddie B. I've listened to even cumbias and all kinds of fusion music with our lead guitarist Xavier Tisa and our drummer, LG Dominguez. He loves Intocable, and so it's a weird mixture into the influence of this board that we call the Abe Mac Band. And nonetheless, I'm always listening to music. I like jazz. I like all this stuff, and that's where I get my ideas for music production. Some songs are a minute and a half. Some songs are just instrumentals to make you think and feel like a cowboy. Yeah. And then some stuff is just for musical scores. So we have a Christmas book
That's what's coming up. That's
coming up.
Some of your next
It's
projects.
going to come up. It's going to be released in December for kids ages 3 all the way to 6.
There it is. Do you have a name for it?
Christmas Snow.
Okay.
It's a story about an 8-year-old kid roughly, which in this depiction is my son Dylan. He's 6, and we use him as a character, so they made him into a cartoon.
Wow.
And
so
a
cool.
shout out to Rene Rodriguez, our illustrator. And
There you go.
it's a song. It's called Christmas Snow, but I made the lyrics into a book with beautiful illustrations about this kid that doesn't want anything else for Christmas but snow. He wants to do snow angels.
That's all he wants.
So in the pictures, we mix in a little bit of the El Paso, Chuco, town prop stuff. So the snowman, our illustrator, kind of did a Chico from the Chihuahuas, kind of with the ears. It looks really cool and looks real, like somebody can actually make a snowman like that. We have the star on the mountain, so it's really cool, man. I'm really proud of this book. We're going into different things of entertainment. We have a children's book series that we're focusing on, including music. The idea is called Eddie B. Bear. In injunction, or actually on behalf of our bass player. Our bass player is he's a colorful character.
He's here with us right now.
He's here with us right here. He's actually there.
Yeah, turn the camera.
We'll turn the camera around.
Yeah, listen.
There he's right there, yeah. So the idea is Eddie B., The Adventures of Eddie B. Bear. So it's all about music, but we incorporate all the important things for after toddler, which is 3 to 6 years old. Anything from the enunciation of things that will help them out to start reading, to counting, basic common sense things, like cleanup, responsibility, stuff like that. Those are the the moral of the stories behind the little small books that we're going to be doing. Eddie B. Bear will have his friends, which is the band.
Got it.
So we'll have different characters, like Tisa the Tiger is going to be playing electric guitar, and Mac the macaque is going to be a monkey with an acoustic guitar, and then we might have a possum, Sammy the possum that plays a harmonica, and so these small characters, yeah, man, it's just the creative part of my mind is just all over the place, and that's what we're working on. The last thing I will say is, KHEY has been the station in El Paso for country music for the longest time. And we're going to venture into opening up our own internet radio station that plays a variety of Texas country. It's music that I'll show you, brother, and you'll be like, that's country. That's pretty cool, man. I dig it.
Well, whenever you have these projects ready, we like to, put them on our show.
For sure,
and,
man.
if even possible, debut here, man.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, so let's roll one more video of Mr. Abe Mack, and then we'll come back and sign off. Let's check it out.
This one's called Crazy.
There it is.
It's fire on my fingertips, honey. Every time I taste your lips, it's your hands on top of mine. It's your warm breath dancing with mine. So let me deep inside of you. It's your voice calling me, baby. And it's crazy how you light me up and make me come to my senses. To see you, taste and touch you makes me crazy. Baby, I'm crazy for you. Your silhouette wrapped up with mine, middle of the night, while the fire on some late, call talking to me. Maybe it's the things you say to me, honey, it's your voice calling me, baby. And it's crazy how you light me up and make me come to my touch you makes me crazy. Baby, I'm crazy for you. Honey, I can't get enough of you. It's like a beautiful sunset when I'm with you. Baby, I'm crazy for you. Baby, I'm crazy for you. And it's crazy how you light me up and make me come to my senses. To see you, taste and touch you makes me crazy. Baby, I'm crazy for you. Baby, I'm crazy. Baby, I'm crazy for you.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy is the number that we just played.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
We tracked that 2018, the summer of 2018, and it actually was just up for an award for the Texas Regional Radio Market, which is pretty big. So it's Nashville Radio, which is like iHeart, and then it's kind of like the minor leagues, like AAA baseball. That's where Texas Regional Radio. But you still have a lot of great Texas country artists that feed off from there, and they don't necessarily go to Nashville. They stay there. So that's where we're at right now. We're very happy with that. It's a great market.
You're gonna hit the big leagues, man. I know you are, because this stuff that we just saw, the investment that goes into all this production is crazy. All right, so close the show. I have some this or that. This is our first time playing a little game, just so we can get more of your personality, and then we'll close off. These are, it's a little game called This or That, and so I have a few questions for you. You ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go. It's gonna be quick answers, see how fast. Some of them, you're gonna need more depth, but there isn't.
Okay.
So here you go. Would you like to have a robot or a helper monkey?
Monkey.
All right. Sheep for a lifetime or lion for a day?
Lion.
Yeah, absolutely. See everything upside down or hear everything backwards?
I hear everything backwards. There's so much dialect.
Yeah. Drunk or high?
Drunk. I like whiskey.
You like whiskey?
Yeah.
Roommate, a neat freak or a messy person?
My band members are all messy, so I go with messy.
Yeah, I figured all
Not
these.
my bass player. My bass player.
Oh, okay, so not that guy right
Not
there.
that guy. He's good. He's good.
Okay. Measure. Sorry, no, I'm gonna go this. Measure a large pool with a teaspoon or measure a sandcastle by grain?
Teaspoon.
Either one.
Take it part by part. Yeah. I'd rather do that.
Eternal hunger or eternal boredom?
Eternal hunger.
Really?
Yeah.
You're that artist. You're that.
Yeah. Sometimes I just can go without eating, even though it doesn't look like that. But we binge, and then after we stop. When we're after fasting, it's like, all right, let's go, baby.
Yeah,
let's hit the buffet.
Yeah. Be mute or never stop talking?
Never stop talking.
Yeah. I'm like that too. $1 now or $2 tomorrow?
$2 tomorrow.
All right. Last question. So you're patient, pretty much.
No, but
$2.
I look more for the future than right now.
Okay, good. Last question. Stinky or ugly?
Stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky.
You can look good and
yeah.
they can tolerate it.
Yeah. That's it.
My man,
Very
ladies
much.
and gentlemen, 8Mac.
Yeah.
So proud of you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
And I'll see you soon because I want to keep up with all your work.
Christmas snow. Be on the lookout for the holidays for your kids.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have a blessed week. We'll see what's up next in Live and Talented.
Baila El Paso Baila. LAT Studio offers a full dance division with jazz, hip-hop, ballet, and contemporary. Visit latstudio.com today.
El Paso, my beautiful people. Welcome, you guys. We're so sorry we had technical difficulties, but we're on already, and we're all here giving you a great show. We just saw Abe Mack with Tony Aleman. Thank you so much, Abe Mack, for being our guest tonight. You definitely have another fan. I'm not really big on country, but I loved your music and your video. We'll definitely be checking out and looking out for your internet radio. So all you guys here in El Paso, show some support. All right, you guys, so tonight we're gonna introduce a very special segment, and I'm so excited because today we have, are we good? Yes? Okay, just wanna make sure we don't have technical difficulties anymore, you guys. We have a new segment. It's called Top Dogs, you guys. So this is gonna be a fitness and sports segment where we have athletes who are taking their skills to the next level. And today we have a very special guest. He is Pebble Hills High School own quarterback, Mr. Jacob Ledesma. He's only a sophomore, you guys, but he is 6'1". He has great talent, so for all the youth watching, get ready to be inspired. Let's go ahead and hear some more from Jacob Ledesma for our new segment.
The catwalk, the photos, the lights, the camera, the action. Get on your prime and begin training today. Register at latstudio.com and become a Halo model. Hello, El Paso. Welcome to a brand new segment of Live and Talented. For weeks, for months, we've been promising you a sports and fitness segment. Yes, it's finally here. Welcome to Top Dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Top Dogs dedicates and caters to top industry players in all sports in El Paso. Yes, those players that are climbing the charts on the rise, wanting to play in the next level, the college level. This is what we're here for, to support and advocate for these players. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce our first guest that's on the radar. His name is Jacob Ledesma. He's only 15 years old from Pebble Hills High School, and he's a quarterback. And he's been given the opportunity to play with the big boys in the varsity level. He's 6'3", and he's 220 pounds, full of muscle, speed, and agility, with the arm of a baseball player. Yes, and he's also a baseball player. It is our pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our first segment ever in Top Dogs. We want to know and we want to learn more of Jacob Ledesma. Here it is. See what he has to say.
My name is Jacob Ledesma IV. I'm quarterback Pebble Hills High School, 15-year-old, and I have dreams of making it big one day. I guess athletic career, playing baseball at 4 years old. Spent 2 years in baseball, and I just remember always watching like the NFL on TV on Sundays, and I don't know, to me it just seemed cool. So I turned 7 years old, and I wanted to do it. Like I was seeing my friends started playing football, and I was like, I wanted to give it a go. So 7 years old, asked to play football, and ever since then, I've been addicted. So I joined the Bandits, the Pee Wee 7U team, I think. Joined the Bandits, started off as a linebacker for my first scrimmage, and they moved me out to defensive end. On offense, I was a tight end. I've always kind of liked offense, only because I feel like it's not as much pressure. It's not as much pressure where you're having to always stop the guy with the ball. On offense, it's just take the ball and run as far as you can. My first year, I was 7 years old. Probably the only time I've ever lost a championship. Then after that, my 5 years in the league, we haven't lost a championship. So I always won the Little Bowl. After the Little Bowl was regionals. Won regionals maybe 2 or 3 times. Then my 8th grade year, I was still in City League, won the Little Bowl, won the regional in Vegas. Then from Vegas, we were offered a chance to go play in Nationals for Florida. So as a little team from El Paso, you're going up against a bunch of 13-year-old, 6'4", 6'2", 240, a bunch of teams from out of town. So we didn't really beat the size matchup, but in the end, we had the most heart and the most determination. So we always came out victorious. Glad to say I'm a national champion 2018, and that's probably one of my proudest achievements as a City League football player. Alright, so Big Jake was a thing in Pee Wees, because as a 7-year-old, a lot of 7-year-olds aren't really too big, you can say. So the size matchup with me and the other 7-year-olds was like dramatic, because I was always bigger than everyone. no one really started to catch up until like maybe like 7th or 6th grade year. So as like in 7-year-old and up, I was always the bigger guy. So Big Jake was just always a thing, and it is to this day. The 2020 season hasn't been the greatest. We started off going into summer workouts. They promised us that we would finish summer workouts, we'd have a season, but once they said that, cases spiked, and midway through our summer workouts, they had to convert to online workouts. So that was always a challenge because you obviously don't have the resources the school has for you to work out. A lot of kids were loading backpacks with books and they were using that for their weights. But on a quarterback, it's harder because a quarterback has to learn the plays, has to get familiar with the receivers, the running backs, the coaches, the formations. So for me, I felt like that was really hard, especially moving up a year. But we've played 2 games so far, and I feel like in those 2 games, I've played like it was gonna be my last. And right now we're quarantined. The whole district is quarantined, so I have no regrets because I played those games like they were my last. All right, so game 2 and my last game, as far as I know, was against Eastlake. I felt like that game was a really good game for me because it really showed what I could do. I had a lot more highlights than I did against El Dorado. A lot more passing, a lot deeper passing, a lot of running. One specific play I can remember is we were back at our half-yard line on offense. Third down, had 2 chances left, half-yard line. Took the ball. I told the coach I called my own play. I called my own play was a quarterback outside run. So in my head, I was thinking just give me the ball and I'll get the yardage. So it was our half-yard line. Made it to the outside around the defender. Had a defender coming at a weird angle, so I could see that. So I cut back and ended up taking it 99.5 yards to the house. All right, so a couple of my high school goals, a couple of short-term goals right now is I want to end up winning this season as a 6A championship for Pebble Hills as a sophomore on JV as of right now. Because of this COVID and all that, I'm expected to be moved up to varsity for the rest of the season. And my goals right now is to end up starting as a sophomore, playing varsity games, winning a couple games. I plan to start the next 2 years. I'm hoping to get better, hoping to win state championships, set records. But like I said, great competition right now, and I just hope to do the best I can. I'd hope to go to college one day, good D1 school, make it big. You don't really hear too many people making it out of El Paso in sports, so I'd like to be one of the few. I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas. Grew up in a house of 5 siblings, and one of them was my twin brother, Josh. Once again, my name is Jacob Ledesma, quarterback for Pebble Hills High School, and you're watching Live and Talented.
and gentlemen, there you have it. Pebble Hills High School's very own quarterback, Mr. Big Jake. Wow, what an amazing little gentleman, literally doing big things in El Paso, and he has big goals and big dreams. I hope that you guys enjoyed this new segment called Top Dogs. We're going to have it every Friday where we come and we show you guys young talent just doing big things, and I hope that you're inspired just as I am. All right, thank you once again, Mr. Jacob Ledesma. All right, so for our ending of the show, we have a special performance by our local talent, Billy Pondo. He's going to be performing over at Mesa Street Grill. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Si nos dejan, haremos en las nubes terciopelo. Y ahí, juntitos los dos, cerquita de Dios, será lo que soñamos. Si nos dejan, te llevo de la mano, corazón. Buscamos un rincón cerca del cielo. Si nos dejan, haremos de las nubes terciopelo. Y ahí, juntitos los dos, cerquita de Dios, será lo que soñamos. Si nos dejan, te llevo de la mano, corazón. And I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on the social graces. I'll slip on down to the oasis. I've got friends in low places. I've got friends in low places. Well, thank you so very much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Drive home safely. Thank you. My name is Billy Pondo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Mr. Pondo, for that great performance. He was our guest last week, so I really enjoyed that. You guys follow him on Instagram, Billy Pondo. He's doing amazing things. And we had a new segment called the Top Dogs. So if you're an athlete and you feel you got what it takes to come on our show, email us at liveandtalented@gmail.com. Thank you so much for being with us once again on a Friday night.
Good job. A lot of technical difficulties at the beginning today.
Thank you for the patience, you guys.
Yay.
We had some problems, but we're happy to be here.
I'm excited for Top Dogs. Mr. Jacob Ledesma is obviously our pioneer, but we have lots coming. We've already been contacted by several athletes, and there's some tweaks that we want to do to that segment. So it's going to be extremely fun. You guys are going to be able to watch it evolve into something really cool. Again, ladies and gentlemen, El Paso, we want to put El Paso on the map. We want to show all our talents, hence Live and Talented, right?
Yeah.
And you're one of them. You're doing so good.
Thank you so much.
I remember a couple.
For giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank
3
you.
months, approximately, right?
Yeah.
You've been in.
Wow, it's been 3 months already,
Yeah.
you guys. Oh my God, thank you for the support.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being with us. Yes.
And if you guys can help us out, all we ask for a little share for all these YouTube episodes. We want to get El Paso involved. This is all a great cause. All our episodes, are generating publicity for all our guests, whether they're talented or a business. So it really does help, especially during this pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. We're bringing in the community together because times are tough.
Yeah.
So, yes.
It's been good. And Larissa has Opashed.
Oh, yes.
Check
Thank you
this
so
out.
much. I'm
Pan on this,
wearing
Mr.
Opashed.
Josh. Look at this.
Really putting me on the spot. Yes.
On the spot. Boom.
Yes, yes.
Anyway.
Opashed, follow me on Instagram, you guys.
Yes.
I just launched a week ago. I think
Yeah.
it was a week ago.
Yeah.
So I hope to come in as a Glam It Up guest. Hopefully he has me here
Absolutely.
as a guest.
Well, nonetheless,
you.
it's been a great episode 28.
Thank
you
you.
for always being here.
Thank you so much.
And I'll let you sign off, so I'm out.
All right. All right, you guys, there you have it. Mr. Tony Aleman. I've known him since I was 14 years old, and he's really done big things here in El Paso. So shout out to Tony. Keep supporting us, you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, if you think you have what it takes to be in one of our segments, go ahead and email us at liveandtalented@gmail.com. And it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us once again, you guys. That's it for me tonight. We'll see you next Friday.